Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
What? Okay, well, has this always been a thing? Where have I been?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Raw Recap, brought to you by the Smacked Raw podcast. I am your host, Katie Bay.
Baby.
There we go.
No more Undisputed Era, though. Yeah.
You know, that's a sensitive
Killed
topic.
that mood like a little
How
balloon.
dare you? How dare
Her
you?
business kicking some fucking ass, though.
Listen.
How dare you,
How
she says.
dare you? Don't bring that up. I'm sensitive. But it's fine.
No, I hear you.
It's fine.
It's still... I mean, it's still kind of sinking in for me, too. I mean, the Undisputed Era. Jesus. But I had to mess with you.
It's fine. Anyway, I'm joined by Kevin Crazy. Just likes to hurt my feelings. Besides hurting my feelings, how you doing, Kevin?
What it do, baby boo?
Okay.
Yo, me, I'm doing great, like always, you know. The ending of Raw was just, I literally at the top of my lungs went, holy shit, holy fucking shit, holy shit, as loud as I could in the middle of my living room. I'm pretty sure I woke my girlfriend up, and she's just nice and realizes I'm watching wrestling, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, at the top of my lungs. Like, I had no choice. That was insane.
I had no choice. I mean, yeah, Raw. I didn't expect the ending to happen.
No,
Like,
not at all. And it was fucking awesome.
It was pretty dope. No, of course we will get there. But, of course,
The rest of Raw was kind of just normal Raw shit. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you're right, because I have more important things to say than you do. Always.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything more to say. You can talk now.
Thank you.
Say the less important stuff.
Okay. Well, I have to do my spiel.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us live on twitch.tv/putting you over for the Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown recaps. You can find the NXT recap on twitch.tv/SmackDrawPodcast. Don't boo. Stop. For those who are watching the video on youtube.com/SmackDrawPodcast, which, please go subscribe. We have over 200 subscribers.
Mama Crazy watches.
Mama Crazy watches. She's a fan.
Auntie Crazy might watch too.
Oh,
my
wow.
mom told me that she told my aunt about it.
We're going to get the whole Crazy family involved with the SmackDown podcast. But yeah, if you were watching the video form, you could see Kevin booing the NXT recaps, even though he's going to be on it this week.
No.
Why not, Kev? You don't want to do another show
with
me?
No, I'm not getting... Listen. What's that?
You don't want to do another show with me this week? That's rude.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with you. You're all right. I'm not missing the going home show for Revolution, is what I'm saying. Motherfuckers trying to bump me, the AEW mark of Smacked Raw podcast for the going home show for Revolution? Bitch, please.
Bitch. That's not my department, so you can take that up with Corporate Kyle.
I think I just did.
He doesn't watch. He doesn't listen to our podcast. You know this.
Well, I mean, he better read the news or something, I guess.
Oh my god. If you like to listen to your podcast, we have the audio form up on basically every podcast platform you can think of. And if you don't like to watch and you don't like to listen, but you still like wrestling content, use your peepers. Head on over to WrestlingNewsWorld.com. Check out their articles.
Do a little reading.
Do a little reading, yeah.
Words.
Words. Kevin knows those. Kevin knows how to read, I think.
Tickle your brain.
Okay.
Show your brain a good time. Have a braingasm, if you will.
God damn it.
With words.
But we are the exclusive recap for Wrestling News World, so go support them. And support them, you support us. And where can they go to support us, Kevin?
Go to the Weed Man first. Tell him you want about an ounce of really good bud, and then come to my house.
No. Where do they go? I already put it up. Tell them.
Oh, sorry. No, actually, really, what you can do is go to patreon.com/SmackDrawPodcast. Put in your credit card information. Tell us that you're going to give us $1 million, and then we'll give you all the stuff that we have. But really, there's others. Like, pay more attention than that. This is a very simplified view of what it is. I mean, really, there's different tiers. You can get different stuff with different amounts of money. But really, you should give us like $1 million because look at us. Very photogenic, But those stickers are dope. You can get some shirts. You can get some goddamn advertising. You can be on UWO, which Kyle claims he has the next cast members for UWO picked. And if it's not RN
and Young Kings.
Young Kings and Reek.
Well, yeah, Reek is a part of Young Kings, but yeah.
Oh, is he? I thought he was part of them. Okay,
yeah.
I wasn't sure about that. So you can tell how much I listen to him.
My God.
I'm pretty sure we're all gonna riot if that's not the cast, But hey, those dudes will pick on you.
We, RN and I have
$1 million. Oh
my God, you are glitching, my dude. Kevin?
Yeah, I know. My internet's being a real shit right now, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know why.
Is your kid on the internet?
I don't
again?
need my phone connected to the Wi-Fi. Nope, he's not even here. He's at Grandma and Grandpa's.
Oh, you know what? I think he's your good luck charm because it doesn't seem to do this when he's there.
I know, right? It's weird.
It's kind of weird. But it's fine. We'll make do.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, head on over to the Patreon. Support us if you want to express your unpopular wrestling opinions, like Kevin said. Then Kyle says, I'm telling you now, and RN and I have said it on the NXT recap for the past 2 weeks. If it is not RN and Young Kings, everybody boo Kyle.
Don't even watch the show. Who cares?
Everyone's gonna boycott.
Well, I'll watch the show because it'll probably still be good.
I mean, it'll be good regardless, but it needs to be RN and Young Kings. That needs to be the next grouping. I have used my power as second in command, and I have tweeted because the people want it. And the official show Twitter, which is basically run by Kyle, liked it. So, if we do not see RN and Young Kings on the next UWO, everyone bully Kyle.
I'm gonna burn him with a knife.
That's
somehow
a little aggressive, sir.
I think it's a little aggressive to not give the people what they want, too. So there you go.
Speaking of giving the people what they want, that's exactly what the ending of Raw gave us.
Oh my fucking God.
Now, obviously, before we get to the end,
couldn't have been better.
We got to start at the beginning.
Well, fine.
That's logical. This is what we got to do. We'll make it go fast, I promise. There's a lot of repeating segments, which I will end up grouping together.
Yep.
Because there was a lot. The amount of times I had to write WWE Championship match, Miz versus Lashley. Too many times.
Yeah, I know. It only got booked, like 3 times tonight, I think, in the same show. Literally.
Yeah, I mean, it was... Yeah. supposed to be at 9, and then 10, and then the last one. Okay.
Yeah, so 3 times I was right.
All right, let's start with Drew McIntyre coming out. You good?
No, I just dropped something. It's no big deal.
Okay. Drew McIntyre comes out, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks weird that he doesn't have the WWE Championship on him.
Right?
Looks weird. Like, the man's had the belt for a while, so him coming out, no title, I got a little sad, not gonna lie.
So did I. I hear you. Like, I didn't expect it either. Like, I was just like, oh man, he's supposed to have that.
I literally was like, I know you lost.
Like, it's just part of his
like,
gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful. But he has a match after the segment with Sheamus, so he comes out, he's talking about that, how Sheamus basically flushed a 20-year friendship down the drain, and how the match was going to be a war, which it was.
Yes.
How he went into the Elimination Chamber as the champion, survived the chamber, but he didn't expect Bobby Lashley to come out and just basically murder him. And he really didn't expect the resident cockroach, Miz, to cash in. His words, not mine, I'm just saying.
Nope.
So, obviously, he is a new vision.
I mean...
What? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, no, I was just... He's not wrong. I mean, The Miz is a cockroach, basically, but that's what makes it so awesome.
That's kind of true. Savannah loves Miz. So
Poor man's MJF, The Miz.
Oh, get out of here. The Miz is way superior than
Dropping
Maxwell.
truth bombs.
Stop it.
Nah.
We're not having this argument
Max
right now.
is way
This will be
better.
after the recap. Drew has a clear vision. He
I'm
wants
just
to
talking shit
regain
because
the
MJF's always
championship.
talking shit about it.
Okay. He's going to regain the championship. He's going to main event Mania. And he didn't win the title last year and lead us into, like, the unknown, basically the COVID era of wrestling, to
Yeah.
get screwed at basically the finish line is what this whole thing was about.
Yeah.
Of course, Miz and Morrison come out, and Miz admires how Drew has handled everything with dignity and, honor and all of this.
I know.
Yeah, coming from Miz, that's saying something. And it was only a matter of time till Miz cashed in and became champ. And Miz does pose a good question. Why is Drew upset? Because Miz did do what he said he was going to do and what the Money in the Bank is designed for. So, like, that part I agreed with Miz on, and I don't like that.
No, absolutely. I mean, the week after Elimination Chamber, he cut some promo where he was like, the week before Elimination Chamber, I told you exactly what I was going to do. Why the hell didn't you expect it? And I was like, totally. Basically, he totally did, Like,
he did. And Miz, again, with a good point, why are you pointing your finger at me? You should be pointing the finger and the blame at Lashley. Lashley's the one who attacked you. And basically, this is Miz trying to go his way into getting out of his championship match later in the night, because Drew immediately catches on. He's like, no, see, you have to deal with him by yourself. I'm not in this. Miz goes on to say he's the victim, how Bobby Lashley threatened his livelihood, his well-being, and that prompts MVP to come out. And MVP, being the smart man he is, asks Drew, you're not taking these jokers seriously, right? Like, come on now.
Yeah. That was so dope. That was just that was a nice little touch where it was like, yo, man, we're serious, and this guy sucks, right? And it was just a really, really cool way to show Drew McIntyre some respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Sorry. I like that Drew brought up the point of, well, when you asked me last year if I needed your help, the answer was no. The answer is still no.
Right.
I like that. I like the continuation of that angle
Mm-hmm.
between MVP and Drew.
Well, I like that because you just so rarely see that kind of continuity in WWE, or really wrestling in general. So it's just really cool when little Easter eggs like that are in there, you know?
Yeah, I love when they do stuff like that, especially with MVP and Drew, because that was such a good part of MVP coming back and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I loved that. And MVP drops the bomb on Miz saying, well, your match with Bobby Lashley will begin at 9 p.m. And then he just walks away. And Miz, of course, is like, Lashley is a menace.
Yeah,
Do you
I know.
see this? I am the victim. And he just starts going on. And that prompts Sheamus to come out. Sheamus being, well, McIntyre only cares about himself. Clearly. McIntyre's like, all right, we're gonna do this. Let's fucking do this. They start brawling.
And what a fucking match that was. Holy shit.
Yeah, leading straight into the match, just brutality.
Oh my god.
That's the only word
Like,
I have to describe this.
yeah. No, I totally hear you. And like, I mean, this was like main event pay-per-view quality match. Like, this was really fucking good. This match between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre on a random ass Monday night, an opening match on a random ass Monday night, you know? Like, goddamn.
And the fact that this could have been the main event of Mania had WWE played their cards right.
Yeah, I just think for me, man, for my money, that Drew Sheamus stuff, they just rushed it too much for me, you know? Like, it was like, don't get me wrong, all the things were there for it to be a really compelling, really awesome story, and then they were like, they had premature ejaculation, if you will. Like, I was trying to think of a clever way to like come up with like a euphemism or like a metaphor for that, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. But I mean, that's the best way to describe it to me, because it was like, yo, man, you're starting to have this really great build. Like, I'm starting to get invested into the fact that like Sheamus and Drew used to be friends, because I think that makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, you know, started sowing some of those seeds of like, you know, maybe they're going to be pissed off at each other. Like, in the moment that they did that, it was like the next week, all of a sudden they were just beating the hell out of each other. And it was like, oh, okay, I guess, you know what I mean? It was just, it just felt too fast, you know?
I feel like, if they played their cards right, they could have had this lasting until Mania.
Oh, 100%.
Or at least Fastlane.
I think you could have totally kept this going until Mania. I don't think that you needed Sheamus and Drew to turn on each other until Fastlane.
Yeah.
Or maybe right before Fastlane, but I don't think they needed to have a match, like one-on-one match before Mania, frankly. You know, I mean, I understand why they're doing it now, because, you know, but yeah, I mean, you're totally right. It could have been at Mania, and it would have been really fucking cool.
I'd have been very excited.
Yeah.
But like we said, this match was so brutal. Like, Drew tossed Sheamus onto the announce table on his back, and he hit the corner.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it was
nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like, all the signature moves that they both hit on each other and all that shit, it was just nuts. And both of those dudes are so big. Like, you don't see some of those moves, like, being performed on them on a regular basis. And, like, they were just making it look easy to do it to each other. You know what I'm saying? It was so dope. It was a thing of beauty, this match. It was really good.
Yeah, I mean, a hell of a way to start. And the coolest part was the ending, where Drew went for the Claymore, Sheamus went for the Brogue, same time, but McIntyre was just a little quicker, hits the Claymore for the win. And now
It was a photo finish.
it was.
It was awesome.
It was so cool. And I've said this before, but Drew McIntyre's facial expressions, he's so good at telling a story.
Uh-huh.
Cuz like you can kind of see the twinge of pain in his face after he beat Sheamus, and that it's like the same thing when it was after Bobby Lashley beat the hell out of him at Elimination Chamber. He was like groaning in pain, but like he was like, you could see the pain etched on his face. Oh, I fucking love Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, no, I do too. I mean, like you said, it felt weird seeing him without the belt, you know, and that's when you know you had a really, really good champion. When you're like, oh man, that kind of sucks. He doesn't have the belt anymore.
Yeah, it's like,
you
wait,
know?
he's not the champion?
Yeah.
What?
Well, especially when it's on Miz, you know, after such a dominant run that McIntyre had. I mean, I get it, and like, you know, like Miz said in his promo, you know, he used the contract the way you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You're supposed to use it to your advantage, and he totally did. Got a title, what, a 2-week long title run out of it. So, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Only 2 weeks, right? Wow, that sucks.
Good for him, I guess.
Oof. But so we go from this fantastic match to Naomi taking on Nia Jax.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, it was 3 minutes most.
It happened.
Nia hit the power bomb choke slam combo thing she does. I mean, but I knew that this was going to be quick because Nia and Shayna are defending the titles on NXT this week against Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting much. But, like, I was expecting a little more, maybe. Whatever.
Well, I mean, it sucks. Why is Naomi, like, why? That's the thing that sucks. Like, I don't have a problem with, like, necessarily Nia Jax being in a, you know, a short-ass match like this in this situation, you know. But, like, why Naomi? You know? Like, what the fuck? She could be doing big girl shit. And
I
she's,
can give you,
you
the
know,
reason
just
why
getting
Naomi.
her ass kicked by Nia Jax.
Because Naomi and Lana have a future title opportunity. That is the only reason.
Okay, well, I guess that makes more sense. I forgot about that.
Most people did.
But still, okay, well then I take it back a little bit. But still, it's just like, I mean, I just want Naomi to be doing cooler shit than this. That's all.
Still want her to join the Hurt
she's so
Business.
goddamn good. Oh yeah, that would be perfect for her.
That's what we
She
all want.
screams Hurt Business. Yeah.
What we all want. Ow. Sorry. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I hear you.
WWE Championship match. The Miz taking on Bobby Lashley because it hit 9 o'clock. Nope. Strike one.
Nope, not now.
Miz's music
The Miz
plays.
apparently has PMS.
Lashley comes out. Miz's music plays. He's nowhere to be found. He's backstage holding his side.
By the way, Savannah said the same thing. She said the Miz has period cramps.
Yeah, the Miz had period cramps apparently because he was kind of just holding like his side, and Morrison's just like, he can't. Are you okay? Adam Pearce comes over and is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And this immediately prompts Bobby Lashley, who is seeing all of this, runs up, goes backstage, basically just like chokes the life out of Miz for a second, and then drops him. And Adam Pearce is like kneeling next to the Miz, and he's like, even if I have to carry you out, you will defend that title tonight at 10 p.m. So you have to wait another hour.
Yep.
He was having contractions, Savannah says. You're correct.
He's having the next kid. It's not Maurice. Breaking news.
We are now JMZ. We are Baby J News now. So
Baby J News. Where the hell is that jerk? Anyway, he should be hanging
I don't know. Message him
in the
thing.
chat. I'm not that worried about it.
Oh yeah, Savannah brings up a good point. Who noticed that Morrison said, "Get a towel," and their towel's literally right behind him.
I didn't notice that, but that's funny.
He just kept
I
screaming,
love it when stupid shit
"Someone
like
get
that
a
happens.
towel!" That's all I kept saying.
Why a towel?
I don't know. I don't ask questions anymore.
I heard him say it, but like I didn't notice there were towels right behind him. But like, I, I have cramps. Well, a towel will help, I guess. What the fuck? I just don't get it. I don't know. But it was funny. I liked it.
It was very funny.
Was he gonna wipe the cramps away or something? What the fuck?
He- the one thing I like that WWE did for Raw this week, they had a timer for every time Miz was supposed to face Bobby Lashley, and that helped make Raw go faster, in my opinion.
Well, no, I agree. And plus, like, well, I mean, they did it last week too.
Yeah.
With but like I liked it because it's like, well, you're right. I mean, it did help make Raw go faster, but also for me, it built a lot more drama about a match where I was like, come on, they're not going to take the belt off of Miz already. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it just built that up more for me, you know, in a good way, is what I mean.
Anticipation.
Yes.
Big words. Thrown out.
What Rocky Horror Picture Show? Anticipation. What are they? I don't remember.
I can't remember the exact line, but it's anticipation.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Dr. Frankenfurter. It's Tim Curry, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Love Tim Curry. What a guy. We need to have a movie podcast.
Man.
Next,
Big Lebowski.
I'm not even surprised that's like. I'm guessing that's one of your favorite movies.
Oh, it's probably my favorite movie. I fucking love that movie.
I'm not surprised in any way, shape, or form.
The Dude Abides. Yeah, I know. I said something to like Kyle about it, and he goes, "Yeah, tell me something I didn't already know," or something like that. It was like his literal response. So I was like,
"You're pretty predictable, Kev."
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
That's fine. Let's talk about Braun Strowman for a second.
Yes. I'm into it. I'm into talking about Braun Strowman.
Braun basically comes out and complains, saying Shane and Adam Pearce have been pissing me off. I got suspended because I headbutt Adam Pearce. I wasn't included in the chamber on a technicality. I can't take him seriously with this.
No, this is kind of dumb. I didn't really like this at all. And the thing is, I do like Braun Strowman. I like the big guys like that because they're cool. I don't know, man. Mm-hmm. And like I like him cutting promos and stuff. But like I want him to say stuff like, "I'm gonna squash your fucking head," not whining to management. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I know exactly what you're saying.
It's just like, no, it doesn't work, man. It's like, and if you're gonna whine to management like that when they don't give you what you want, you should pop their heads, man.
Yeah.
That's what Braun Strowman should be doing, you know.
But no, he has a tag match, but he doesn't know who his partner is, so that prompts Shane and Adam Pearce to come out, and Shane's taking a course on conflict management and conflict resolution, and one of the key things about that is communication. So Shane says, well, you have a problem with the WWE management and you need to communicate, and who's the one person you don't like in WWE management? Yeah. Adam Pearce. So Adam Pearce is going to be your tag team partner tonight.
I liked all of that up to the point where he was like, Adam Pearce is your tag team partner. Because I thought it was kind of funny and kind of like a really dumb boss thing to say. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, oh, by the way, we're going to fucking put Adam Pearce in a wrestling match for some reason.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Adam Pearce was a wrestler, but...
No, I know.
Braun brought up the fact before Shane said that Braun was like, Shane, you're not going to be my partner. And Shane was like, no, not me. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I know. That was funny.
But Shane sweetens the deal. He says, well, what if we make it for the Raw Tag Team titles? Braun said, okay, I'm in. But if Adam Pearce screws this up, he will get these hands.
Mm-hmm.
Now we move on to said title match. So it is Braun and Adam Pearce taking on the Hurt Business for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Okay, Braun's bigger than all three of these guys combined.
Yep.
There's a little bit of offense from the Hurt Business. They try, but Braun hits a running power slam on Benjamin, and Shane jumps up on the apron and is like, tag him. Tag Pierce. This is one. You just gotta tag him. And Adam Pearce is just like, no, shut up.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Like, it's fine. Shut up, Shane. Yeah. Braun begrudgingly tags in Adam Pearce. Adam kind of like hesitates for a second. He goes in. He starts to pin Benjamin, but Benjamin rolls him over, gets the win, and Braun is pissed.
Mm-hmm. The other thing, why would he fucking listen to Shane right then? Why would he be like, oh, well, I hate WWE management, but boy, I gotta be a good employee. My boss is telling me to tag in this dude that I don't want to tag in during a match. I better do it, you know? Like, what the fuck, Braun Strowman? Punch Shane in the face and win the match. That's what you should do.
That's what you should do. No, but he's not gonna do that. I mean, it was
that would have been dope, right?
Last time he put his hands on management, he got suspended.
That's true. But tell me how dope that would have been if he'd have just rocked Shane and then won the match. I would have popped really fucking hard for that. That would have been dope.
I liked that commentary brought up the fact that this isn't the first time that Braun has been paired up with a random partner to win tag gold. Referring to Nicholas, the 10-year-old he won the tag team championships with at Mania 3 years ago. I'm not kidding. That fucking happened. Look it up if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. That was like right before I started getting back into things.
Oh, I know you believe me. Anyone who's listening who doesn't believe me, go look it up. It's a thing.
That's hilarious.
Because apparently Nicholas was the son of like one of the refs or something.
Oh.
So he was just in the audience.
That's still cool.
No.
That's still cool.
Stop it. What if it becomes Braun's thing, like getting suspended for hurting management? I mean,
there's worse things he could be doing.
I mean,
frankly, you know.
That's true. They just don't know what to do with him.
No, that's the worst part. But I could, I want to see him just be an angry dude that just breaks people in half. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want from Braun Strowman.
Okay. Well, you might get your wish. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know about management. I mean, that'd be cool. But, the thing is that, he did pretty much go out and win that match between the Hurt Business by himself. I mean, they're only the Raw Tag Champions. You know what I'm saying?
True. Very true. Now, let's talk about Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. You do not get Bad Bunny. You don't understand Bad Bunny.
No, I'm just old, I guess. I don't know, man. It's not even that he's bad. It's not it's just and I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum, you know, because there's nothing wrong with Bad Bunny. It's just that I guess I was born at the wrong time to be like, fuck yeah, Bad Bunny, you know? Because I even listened to some of his music the other day, and I was like, yo, this ain't bad. This is okay. I don't have a problem with it. But it's definitely not something that I would put on and be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna jam my ass out to this. But if somebody put it on and I was hanging with them, I'd be like, oh, this ain't bad. You know, what is this? I ain't gonna listen to it on my own, but hey, it's cool.
Oh, this is fun. So, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest are backstage just chatting, and Elias and Jackson Riker, because Jackson Riker's still a thing, I completely forgot.
Yeah, what the fuck is Jackson Riker still doing on TV? Fuck that guy. I hope he falls in a pit and dies.
I remember when he stormed the Capitol and then was on Raw. Cause same.
Yeah. What's I'm trying to say? Like, what the? Well, I mean, I don't know if that was actually true.
No,
Maybe it
and
was,
people were just like,
but-
he looks the, you know.
Well, yeah, I get it. But then there was the, the tweets and stuff last summer that were really pretty horrible, that really didn't sit well with me,
I mean, I'm just gonna say that WWE likes to keep not good people employed. Example,
Well, yeah.
Patrick Clark.
I was just going to say, I mean, even though Jackson Riker's pretty terrible and I don't like it, he still didn't, actually hurt anybody like Patrick Clark. So there's that,
Oof. All right, we're changing topics before
Yeah,
we go down a rabbit hole.
That's a bad rabbit hole to go down. You're
Yeah,
right.
I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole right now. So
Yeah.
Elias, being the musical performer he is, he's also from Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Pittsburgh, we
Nice.
got Kurt Angle and Elias.
Kurt Angle's really dope, and Elias is okay. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, Buffalo has the Goo Goo Dolls. Who gives a shit about the Goo Goo Dolls?
I mean, they only have like one good song.
Exactly.
So-
I don't know if they have any good songs.
Oh,
but
yeah,
Buffalo
and-
fucking loves them because.
And Britt Baker. Thanks, Savannah. Freaking
Oh yeah, Britt
Britsburg.
Baker. Yeah.
I was thinking
There you
WWE. I
go.
think that's why I didn't think Britt.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. Whatever. I literally saw her in Pittsburgh. I'm done. All right. It's been a long
Oh
day.
yeah, because you went to the Dynamite that they had in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That must have been fucking fun. Yeah.
Oh, it was. Story time will come after the recap. If you want to hear
Yeah.
the story, this is why you come to the live streams.
Yeah. Apparently, anytime Katie and I record an episode, we stay on the live stream until like 3 a.m. afterwards.
Whoops.
So where we bring out the real ish.
Conspiracy theories and
Yeah.
stories. Oh my god.
Oh, Savannah has Eddie Guerrero. You win.
Yeah, I mean she
You
wins
win.
because she's in El Paso. That's why.
Yeah.
So Elias is basically saying, well, here's your once in a lifetime opportunity. You can make a record with me and make you, super famous. Bad Bunny's literally nominated for like 3 Grammys on Sunday, but
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
He's like one of the largest musical acts in the world right now, literally.
And Elias is like, no, listen, we got this. It's fun. And Bad Bunny says some things in Spanish, and Damian Priest is like, yeah, he says no.
I know, that was so awesome.
And that leads to,
I don't know why, but but that just made Damian Priest was just such a badass when he did that,
Damian Priest is a badass. I love Damian
Yeah.
Priest.
Although I read somebody a take on Damian Priest, they said Damian Priest is Razor Ramon for goths, and I was like, oh Jesus, that's really accurate.
Wow. I don't know how to feel about
I mean,
that.
not that that's a bad thing, not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I was like, yeah, that's not wrong.
It's not wrong. That's kind of weird. I never thought about it like that, but yeah, it's not totally
Me
wrong.
either.
But anyways, Elias and Damian Priest have a match after this. Things got a little sloppy towards the end.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kind of roll up things that were happening. Got a little sloppy, but Damian Priest ends up hit the lights for the
It was
win.
a dope one too.
It was nice. And they brought it up the fact that Damian Priest hasn't lost since he debuted on Raw.
I know. They're really building him strong right now, and I like it a lot. You know what, though? I missed, the second half of this match because I was really hungry, and I got up to go make a sandwich during a commercial break, and I'll tell you what, I made a hell of a good sandwich. It was on a dope-ass sub roll. I put some mayonnaise, some mustard, some oil on that bitch, and then ham and turkey, and then some provolone, lettuce, tomato, onion. Nom, 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 nom. It was delicious.
Nom 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 nom. Okay.
And then I had some cheddar and sour cream chips on the side, and a Mountain Dew to wash it all down.
Was that the same Mountain Dew you were drinking when we started this podcast?
No,
Okay. So that was a while ago.
no.
Okay. How do you feel about this Randy Orton Alexa Bliss stuff? Because now we have a new development in all of this.
This was strange for me. What happened here? Like, it wasn't what I expected either. Like, especially like where this was going. I thought the big reveal was going to be that it was going to be the Fiend. You know, I'm sure that I got to think that's where most people were thinking it was going to go. You know.
Yeah.
My initial reaction was, and the more I sit on it, it's like I like it more.
Okay.
You know, it was a cool trick, but like, I think I was only disappointed by it because I wanted to see the Fiend, not because it wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. So let me set the scene. Randy Orton has an interview basically saying, well, he doesn't know what happened last week because if you recall, last week, he was kind of just like, blood, coughing up blood. And it was like tar. It was gross, but so cool at the same time. It was dope. I was actually thinking about it when I was like taking notes. I was like, wait, did I actually talk about this on the podcast? But I did.
Yeah. Because I remember, because I was like, yo, I thought like last week when he cut that promo, when he first coughed, I thought he was making a mistake. I thought it was a botch.
Yeah.
Honestly. And then he coughs up all that gross shit. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, fun.
Makes sense. You're supernaturally ill. So good for you.
Yeah, kudos, Randall. Kudos. But he doesn't know what happened last week, but he knows that Alexa Bliss is involved. And if she wants to end up like the Fiend, then she should just stay away from him. That cues Alexa Bliss to appear on the television screen behind him with a Jack-in-the-Box, but it, of course, demonic.
Yes.
And I love Alexa Bliss. That's
this specifically this version of Alexa Bliss is so good.
This
like,
is my favorite.
I like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. You know, like like I said, don't get me wrong. Like I like Alexa Bliss in the past too. Like especially Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross was, but
Yeah.
This is really good. Like this is on a whole other level. Savannah said,
I saw
Alexa
that.
gave him code. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus. So Alexa's basically just sitting in the same pentagram she was a few weeks ago, holding this nice little demonic Jack-in-the-Box, and she just keeps singing, says, bring him back, and Randy, there's something you should know. And we see it cuts to a hooded figure walking. Not gonna lie, I thought it was Bo Dallas at first.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was kind of hoping. I'd be like, well, that'd be an interesting twist.
In real life, that's Bray Wyatt's brother?
Yeah, they're
cousin
brothers.
or something? They're related. Okay, brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew they were related somehow, but I wasn't sure.
Yes, they are brothers in real life. So that's why a lot of people just want Bo to be involved anyways, because they'd be cool.
Makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be into it.
But it is not Bo Dallas. It is not the Fiend. No, it is Randy Orton himself. And like he has a hood and he takes it off. And real Randy is kind of just like staring at the screen, just like, what the hell?
Yeah,
and
his face was pretty awesome when that happened.
It was so cool. And, you know, Demon Randy says, this doesn't end on your terms. You're about to come face to face with everything you've ever done. And he starts, like, laughing, like, distorted laughter. And real Randy starts coughing again. And
yeah,
it's getting good.
No, like I said, I think the only reason why I was a little lukewarm about it when it first happened is because I thought the hooded figure was going to be the Fiend, you know?
That makes sense.
And I wanted that so bad. But now that I've had a little bit of time to think about it, yeah, it was dope. It really was. It was cool. And I think it makes a lot of sense. And, you know, Alexa Bliss playing these, like, cool-ass mind games with him. Like, she's, like, casting spells on him or some shit.
She's
fucking
literally
cool.
the devil incarnate, basically, and I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't get enough of Alexa Bliss right now. Like her shit is just so good.
Her, Randy, Asuka, and Drew carried Raw and WWE through the COVID era.
No question.
100%.
No question. Yeah.
Now let's move on to the WWE Championship match. Miz taking on Bobby Lashley.
Part two.
Part dos. And
Yep.
Miz immediately grabs the mic and he's like, "Let's talk about this.
I know.
MVP, you're in the hurt business. You're in the business of hurt. Let's talk business." And he says, "Well, this man," speaking about Lashley, "has been waiting however many years. I think he said 17. I could be wrong. This is
a lot of years.
This is a main event match. And you don't want this to happen right now."
Miz realized he had to poop and dipped. He did dip pretty fucking fast. That's for damn sure.
Well, I'm not there yet, Kev.
Well, I'm sorry. Savannah said a funny thing.
I saw what Savannah said, but I didn't read it out loud. I just chuckled to myself because I know what I'm doing.
You're not a professional either. Shut the fuck up.
I am a professional. Do you see this? I am a professional.
That's exactly why you're not a professional.
Do you see this? I'm a professional.
Okay, the product placement that's really good. No, I gotta give you that.
Again, Monster, can you sponsor us, please? I'm shooting for a Monster sponsorship every week. It's fine.
Hey,
Kyle
man.
doesn't listen to this, so it's fine. I can do what I want on the show.
Shoot your shot. Hey, I do what I want when Kyle's on the show too. I don't give a shit.
Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars.
Exactly. Bring it, Monster.
Bring it on. We get sued.
Okay.
What a
let's
turn
not
of
get sued.
events.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to get sued, but fuck Kyle.
Oh my god. But anyways, MVP is just like, no waiting, no more wasting time. Miz, this match is happening now. Bell rings. Miz immediately rolls out of the ring, grabs his title, and dips.
Oh, I've never seen a wrestler run that fast back to the back ever in my life from a match. Because usually it's like a dude that'll just take kind of a slow stroll, selling that he's gonna go back. Not even, or just kind of jogging,
yeah.
And then the other dude has time to come and get him. Miz was not fucking around.
No.
He was like, nah, I ain't playing no games. I am out.
No, I saw someone tweeted a clip of Bayley doing the same thing after she had a match with Charlotte. She grabbed her title and hauled ass. It was very entertaining.
So it's not the first time it's ever happened.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's the first time I've ever seen it. I'm sure I was thinking it couldn't have been the first time that it ever happened,
No.
But it was still fun. I loved what MVP, he was, when after Miz got done doing his spiel, he was, "Are you done?" And then he looks at the ref and goes, "We're doing this tonight."
Yeah.
It just gets out of the ring. It was so dope.
And
I loved it.
Obviously, Miz hightails it out of there, gets counted out. Lashley wins. Miz is still champ. We cut to Shane backstage with MVP and Bobby Lashley. MVP straight up, no censor. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
I popped for that. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, they said it. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, but like I felt it. I was like, you know what, MVP, you're fucking totally right. That was bullshit.
You're right, MVP. You're right. And Shane says, okay, well, I will consider stripping Miz of the title and giving it to Bobby Lashley if he doesn't have a match later. And again, he says, consider. He doesn't say he will. Right. He said he'll consider it. Now, we'll come back to that. Actually, wait. No, I'm just going to do all these segments now because I'm not trying to bounce around again. There's so many backstage segments.
No, I know. There really was.
We see another backstage segment with Shayna and Adam. And Shane basically tells Adam Pearce, well, go tell Lashley that if Miz does not show up, then he's stripped of the title and Lashley will be champ. A little while later, right before the main event, Miz rushes into Shane's office and is like, listen, I have been humiliated all day. This is ridiculous. I don't know what kind of champ you think Bobby Lashley's going to be. I'm the type of champ where you need me for hosting, media, 6 a.m. stuff, and like he just rattles a bunch off. And Miz does a very good job. He does a very good promo. He says,
"Oh, he was impassioned." I was like, "Damn, Miz."
He was.
You almost convinced me, except for you're a dipshit.
He says that he's a main event caliber superstar, and Shane's like, "Well, you're gonna defend the title tonight." And then again, Miz is like, well, what kind of champ will Bobby Lashley be? Shane's retort was, we might find out.
I know. Jesus Christ. I was like, damn, what a way to throw some shade, Shane O'Mac. That was dope.
Now we're going to backtrack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go to Charlotte, which I knew this is immediately where it was going after the fact. I'm just going to throw that out there. She said that the last few weeks have been a roller coaster, obviously with her dad and Lacey. She said Rick went home.
Thank fuck.
I mean, finally.
I can't. No, man.
I know.
Anyway.
We're not talking about it anymore.
I'm just glad he's not there anymore.
Rick's home, and Asuka's also home because she got kicked in the face by Shayna last week and got concussed and lost some teeth. So that's fun. That was brutal. I didn't see the teeth at first.
You replayed it tonight too. I was surprised, and I didn't see it quite in that slow motion. I mean, I know there were people that posted it online and shit, but I was like, oh damn, her tooth really did go flying out of
I didn't notice at the time, and then someone in the chat, I think it was Kyle, was like, yeah, Asuka lost teeth, and I was like, what? Crazy. But then, I mean, I do like that Shayna immediately checked on her.
Oh, yeah. And the ref did, too.
Yeah, I like that happened. Yep. That's the only good thing that came out of that. But Charlotte explains that, well, the only reason she came back from her surgery, or her whatever, for her shoulder, was to be Asuka's partner. It wasn't to... How many did she lose? It looked like 3. I don't know how many teeth she lost.
I have too many.
Too many is the answer.
Yeah.
Charlotte said, well, I didn't come back to be in the tag team title picture. I didn't come back to win the titles, whatever. I came back to be Asuka's partner because Asuka's someone I respect, blah, 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 blah. Charlotte being Charlotte. Talks about how Bianca picked Sasha for Mania, which that match is going to be dope.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
And then Charlotte's like, well, who's going to face Asuka at WrestleMania? Well, I want to face Asuka at WrestleMania. And she's like, well, once Asuka comes back from being hurt, she's going to challenge Asuka. And that prompts Shayna and Nia to come out. And they're just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
Yeah.
Back of the line, sister. This is a new division that isn't revolved around you, which, good. And Shayna and Nia are both just like, one of us is going to end up challenging her when she comes back.
Nia's like, yo, it's going to be either Shayna or hopefully probably me. What are you talking about? It was really, that was just a funny moment. I just liked that.
I like their dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, good times. But that leads to Charlotte taking on Shayna. And before the bell even rings, Charlotte tries to attack Shayna. Nia's there. It's a 2-on-1 attack. They go to commercial. They come back. Charlotte ends up getting control. Nia gets involved. She shoves Nia into the steps. And Charlotte ends up getting out of the Karafuda clutch and ends up hitting natural selection for the win. I don't want Charlotte in the title picture anymore. I'm done. I've been saying this. I said it last week too. Why does she? Yeah, you're Asuka's tag partner. You're her tag partner. You don't need to go straight for the title. No, stop it.
Well, okay. I hear you, but I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You're not wrong. You're not necessarily wrong. However, shut up. Like, I get it, though. I get it. Like, I'm not saying I necessarily want Charlotte in the, title picture, or I even want Charlotte to have a belt or anything like that. But at the end of the day, she is one of the best women in wrestling, and I can understand why she would want to say things like that. You know what I'm saying? And sell herself in that kind of a way. That doesn't mean that she needs to be, though. And that doesn't mean that that's how you should book her, especially like you said. I mean, it's a different women's division now. She should beat some of those women before she's in that title picture, if she gets there anyway. You know
she's going to get there. We already saw this match. We literally saw this match at Mania before. I don't want to see it again.
I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is that it makes sense. I don't necessarily want to see where this story's going. However, this is some of the best promos that Charlotte's ever done.
I will agree with you for that. I agree with you on the promo thing. Last week, with the Rick thing, we talked about that. I liked that.
Oh my God, that was so good. Like, that's what I'm trying to say is, like, right now with the stuff that she's doing like that, it's hard for me not to root for her. You know what I'm saying?
I can easily root against her.
So here's the thing is that, like, I don't have the WWE stank on her, like you got, like a lot of people do, because like I've only been watching for like 3 years. So like, I mean, I get it. She's definitely, like, WWE likes to oversaturate.
I mean, in those 3 years, she's been champ like 10 times.
I'm not saying, like, I know, but like, I don't know. I just, it's not, I don't feel as frustrated by it, but I'm not saying that it's not an issue.
It's 100%.
I'm just saying it's not as big of an issue for me.
It's 100% an issue. Charlotte needs to get the fuck away from the titles.
You're a fucking issue.
Thank you. I've been called worse things. Charlotte doesn't need a title. She doesn't need to be near a title. No more.
She doesn't necessarily need a title. All I'm saying
she doesn't need to be in the title picture. Period. She doesn't need to be.
You don't need to be in the title picture.
I'm not in the title picture.
Exactly. That's where you belong, not in the title picture. No, listen, this is all I'm saying is that I can't help but root for her right now because she's really easy to root for. Those promos that she did were incredibly dope, and like, it feels like she's poised to have a really good babyface run, and I'm into it. And I know, I get that Charlotte Flair, all of the stuff about Charlotte Flair and why people don't like them, and you're entitled to your wrong opinions. But this is the way that I feel about her right now. I mean, I didn't, like, when she first came back and she got the belts with Asuka, I was like, oh, Jesus, Charlotte Flair shit. Like, I was 100% with you. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, really was. And I was like, this is dumb. Like, Lana did all this work, and then Charlotte Flair gets to come in and, like, reap all the benefits of all the work that fucking Lana did. Who cares, right? And that was stupid Charlotte Flair shit. 100% agree with you. However, this feels like Charlotte is really being honest and almost vulnerable, And so I'm like, hey, man, you go, girl. That doesn't mean that what she did in the past wasn't stupid, though, too.
You're entitled to your own opinion. Let's move on.
Katie, I'm gonna send you a box of poop. That's what I'm gonna do.
You don't know my address.
Get in a box and I'm gonna send it to you.
You don't know my address.
I bet I could get it.
No, the fuck you can't. If you get my address, I'm moving.
Well, that's extreme.
So sending me a box of poop.
Welcome to my world.
Retribution taking on Lucha House Party and Riddle.
Stoner champ. Love it.
Whatever. This match is quick. All three members of Retribution try and isolate and focus on Riddle. That doesn't last too long because Lucha House Party gets tagged in. First it's Dorado, and then he tags in Metalik. Metalik stands on the shoulders of Lince Dorado, which is still dope as hell.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
And then kind of just like splashes onto Slapjack?
I don't remember.
I don't remember who it was, but Lucha House Party and Riddle win. And Ali is just like, no. He wants to face Riddle, show Retribution that, like, this is how you're supposed to win a match. Now, the match between Riddle and Ali, listen. It's a good match until the end. Until the end.
What was wrong with you?
What was wrong?
Oh,
what
there was
wrong?
that weird move that
It was a botch,
Ali
bro. It was a
did.
botch.
It was weird though. Like I don't, because the way that commentary was putting it over and stuff, and then they actually showed a replay of it. Maybe it's just a shitty move.
No,
don't
I
know.
he didn't even touch Riddle.
It looked awkward.
It
I
was a
agree with you.
botch.
It looked incredibly awkward.
I'm
Like, it
I'm
looked like- it
doubling
looked-
down. Final answer, botch.
I tend to agree with you. Like it looked like Ali was like supposed to like end up underneath Riddle, and he didn't quite make it.
He literally
know?
ended up next to Riddle.
Yeah.
So there was a lot happening there. The move did not go according to plan, but
No.
Ali got the win. Now, if this puts him in the U.S. title picture, I'm for it. Give this
Mhm.
man a title.
No.
Yes.
Not now. Stoner champ
No,
forever.
no, right now. You know what? Give him the title at Mania, because he
Fuck you.
lost. He lost the opportunity to be cruiserweight champ at Mania against Alexander. Maybe
I don't remember.
I can't remember. It was the pre-show.
He lost the right to win a title at Mania when he started Retribution.
No, that doesn't matter. He's good in the ring when
Besides,
he's
Stoner
allowed to be
Champ's
in there.
cooler.
Stop. No, you
Yeah,
can have
Stoner
Stoner
Champ.
Champ until Mania, and come
Stoner
Mania,
champ forever.
I wanna
Forever.
Mustafa
The
Ali.
reason
To
why
be
Ali
champ.
got the win, by the way, is because of his dipshit friends. So fuck it.
Okay, he still got
Stoner
the win.
Stoner Champ had 2 matches. He's a complete utter badass.
Whatever.
He should have won the first match. If his dipshit friends hadn't been there, he would have won. Ali's dipshit friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where's the lie? Where is the fucking lie?
I'm-
They you know, distracted. That's the word I'm looking for. I couldn't find it. Stoner champ vibes. Distracted the ref like 3 times at the very end. Allowed Ali to get that shitty botch of a move off.
All right. You know Ali's a heel, right? And that's a heel thing to do is use
Yeah.
your
I'm
stable.
having a kayfabe discussion with you, bitch. Sorry, I didn't
Are
mean
you
bitch.
fucking
Like,
kidding me?
Bitch, I meant bitch. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you're not a bitch. I'm sorry, that slipped out in a very aggressive manner. More like, anyway.
I'll fight you, Kevin. I swear to God.
I'll fight you. But what I'm saying is that if I were to analyze this match in the context of kayfabe, those are the things that I would say. But yeah, you're right. That's exactly what Ali should be doing and stuff like that. Bitch.
Oh man, I can't wait for people to watch.
Love
or
you,
listen
Katie.
to
I
this.
promise.
Yeah, whatever, Kevin.
I swear. You know what? My mom will probably listen to this and smack me.
You know what? Good. I hope Mama Crazy smacks the taste out your mouth.
I'm gonna see her on Saturday too when I go to pick up my brother. So, I mean, I'll let you know.
I hope she slaps the taste out your mouth. I'm just saying.
Mama Crazy's like 100 pounds soaking wet and like 4'11", but I'm afraid of her still.
You should be. It's your
You
mom,
know?
damn it. You'd be afraid of her.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's move on to the main event.
Yes.
Round 3. WWE Championship match. Miz
Jesus.
taking on Bobby Lashley. Now, Shane immediately comes out and is like, you know, I thought of the perfect way to have this match. Lumberjacks. So,
Yeah.
everyone comes out, like the Hurt Business, Retribution, Riddle, Lucha House Party, Braun was out there, Ricochet, R-Truth, like, and then like the 24/7 division.
Yeah. By the way, the whole 24/7 division are like the dopest wrestlers from 205 Live about a year and a half ago. And it's so sad to see.
Yeah, I mean, Drew Gulak. I mean,
Humberto Carrillo.
he wasn't on 205 Live, but well, he kind of was.
Humberto Carrillo?
But
Yes, he was.
I mean, but like he wasn't as like
He was on there for a long time. He had a whole angle with Drew Gulak and shit. He
Maybe I missed that part.
moved over to NXT and got a lot more time on NXT. I don't know if it was a lot more time, but NXT's just more popular.
I mean,
feel
that's
like.
true. Nobody watches 205 Live.
I was like back then, like when Drew Gulak, Humberto Carrillo, Tony Nese, fucking Buddy Murphy, all those dudes were on it. Oh my god, it was so good.
Love Buddy Murphy. Can you believe
Yeah.
he's not on TV? Like, what kind of bullshit
Yeah.
is this? Same with Aleister Black. Where the fuck's Aleister Black at? Andrade? Yeah, seriously. Charlotte's his woman. Like, how is he not on TV right now?
I know he should be at least like escorting her to the ring or something.
Like, people accused Nikki Bella of basically sleeping her way to the top and using John Cena for all of her opportunities. People should just tell Andrade to do the same thing. Double standards aren't real, apparently, so...
He should Kevin Federline Charlotte Flair.
There you
It'd be
go.
like a
That's a
Federline.
reference.
Yeah. That's how old I am.
Yeah, you're dating yourself. All right. So, this match, obviously, Bobby Lashley wrecks Miz. Wrecks him.
Oh yeah, it was a squash match.
It was
basically.
basically a squash match. Hits the
But it was beautiful.
almighty spine buster and then the hurt lock, and Miz taps. Miz doesn't go limp. No. Miz tapped. And we see a new WWE champion, Bobby Lashley. And then he applies the hurt lock again and then stands over the body of Miz holding up the title.
What a goddamn moment. I mean, like Raw was like pretty normal, like mixed bag Raw shit that you get every week where you're like, one segment might be really cool, and then the next segment you're like, why didn't I just go take a piss? Because that would have been a better use of my time. You know what I'm saying? But like the ending of this Raw, like this felt like an ending to a goddamn pay-per-view. Like that moment was just so good, you know, with like you said, like Bobby Lashley standing over the Miz and then climbing the ropes and holding the belt up. It gave me chills. It was so fucking awesome.
It was. And like we were saying, I honestly wasn't expecting him to do it. I was expecting him to hold this out until Fastlane.
So yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like I thought what was gonna happen was like what kind of did happen before this match is that Miz was gonna find a way to hold on to the belt. Yeah. Technically, you know, and he did, but then they put the screws to him and it worked. And it was great.
So Miz was champ for 2 weeks. Little like 15 days because he won it on a Sunday. So 15 days Miz was champ.
Yeah, just over 2 weeks.
And now Lashley's gonna hold the title until Mania. Who he'll face at Mania to be determined.
People keep saying Brock Lesnar, and I don't want that.
I don't. I said it last week. I don't want Bork and I don't want Bill. I don't want them anymore.
No,
We're done with them.
Either. I want McIntyre. I mean, fucking McIntyre. Come on, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Goldberg. The way she said it was funny. No, I don't want Bill. I don't want Brickhead Lesnar. I don't want them. Yeah. No.
Nah, I'm not into it either.
If it ends up being Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna be pissed. I know Bobby Lashley wants that match, but like I don't want to see that at Mania. I don't want Lesnar to come back. We don't need Lesnar.
I don't necessarily have a problem with Lesnar, but I definitely don't want it at Mania. I would, and you know what? Here's the thing: I'd be more into Lesnar feuding with Reigns at this point because of Paul Heyman, if he comes back. You know what I'm saying?
And again, the only way I will be happy with that is if we get Paul Heyman on a pole or Paul Heyman in a shark cage match. That's the only way I'll be happy.
That would be fucking hilarious. I would love that.
Paul Heyman in a shark cage, bro.
Oh my
that's
God.
what you need. There you go. They did it with they did it with Enzo. They did it with somebody in NXT. Who was the manager? Fuck. Oh my God. Who was it? Oh, it's gonna bother me. Hold on. I need a second. It's the manager. It was the manager of AOP.
Oh, Drake Maverick?
No, this was before Drake was with AOP.
Oh, okay. That's the only manager of AOP that I knew. So, Jericho?
Jericho's in a shark cage?
That's what I don't know.
That sounds
Savannah
right.
said Jericho
no, wait,
in the
who
chat.
Was the...
No, Jericho's coming back for WrestleMania this year.
I mean, stranger things have happened. Wait, AOP. I'm looking it up.
No, you're all right. Yeah, that would be a hell of a thing, though.
Because
Jericho and WWE
he was
again.
old. He was an old guy.
I
Paul Elrig. There we go.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew he was old as shit.
He doesn't get Bad Bunny either.
He probably doesn't. He probably thinks it's a cartoon, like R-Truth does.
Yeah,
R-Truth does
I
it
was
for
gonna say
comedy.
he's in the R-Truth camp. He thinks he's Bugs Bunny.
All right. Well, this has been the Raw recap.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
It was fun. Savannah, you're a real trooper, being in there.
Yeah,
Just
shout
talking away.
Shout out to Savannah. Again, this is why you guys got to come to the live streams because we have a fun time. We interact with the chat. We have a blast.
Yeah, mostly.
But we have a busy week on the YouTube channel. We got Raw, Dynamite, NXT, SmackDown. Also, predictions for Revolution because Revolution, the AEW pay-per-view, is on Sunday.
Can't wait.
There will be a recap. Who will be on it? I don't know. You just gotta stay tuned.
Doesn't even matter.
You just gotta stay tuned.
Doesn't even matter.
It doesn't...
I can't fucking wait for Revolution. You watched any of the women's eliminator tournament?
No. But I'm going to.
My God.
I'm going to this week.
Watch it. It's really, really good. Like Tay Conti versus Nyla Rose. Holy shit. That match was so good. Like it really, really was.
All right, we'll talk about it more in a second.
Nah, I want to keep it going.
No. All right. Bye guys.
AEW.
Stop it.